In our gospel today, we hear Jesus say, when they rise from the dead, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but they are like the angels in heaven. And of course, this is the primary reason that the church practices celibacy, that priests and religious brothers and sisters don't marry, as a way to anticipate for us the life that we're going to live in heaven, and to show forth for the rest of the world that a life lived solely for God can be fulfilling and satisfying and bring great joy. Now, of course, when Jesus says this in the gospel, he's not saying that when we get up to heaven, all of a sudden, all of our human relationships are disbanded. No, instead, we bring those treasures of relationship with us up into heaven, but there in heaven, God is all in all. And I think many people have had experiences of this and have longed for this kind of life of heaven already here on earth. I know from many people that I've talked to in my ministry, as well as from my own experience and that of other priests that I know, how often it happens that when a person goes on a retreat or goes on a pilgrimage or goes and visits a religious community, they'll come back and they'll say, gosh, I wish I could have stayed there forever. It was so peaceful, it was so restful, it was so joyful. And that is the longing for heaven, which is a beautiful longing to have. That we go to those places and they experience, peace and rest and joy in God's presence, because of God's presence, and they want to stay there forever. Well, that is exactly what heaven will be. It's like an eternal retreat, time spent with God for all eternity, in His presence and in Him fulfilling all of our needs. And so that's a beautiful desire and longing for us to embrace and to nourish while we're here on earth, that we can always look forward to the life of heaven where God will be all in all.